this incident?
Well, let me tell you. This incident's very upsetting to me because, quite frankly, I'm getting tired of the games that I see being played out by certain individuals in the Socorro City Council since I've been sheriff. I mean, really, from day one, I've had certain city council reps come to my office pointing fingers at other ones. It's like a big circus over there, and it's getting out of hand. So what happened was we're investigating a complaint from a citizen in regards to the pavement of driveway entrances. And that's something that you're all aware about. It's been in the news before. It's no secret. And one of the things we did is we took the complainant with us with some detectives and a photographer, and we were measuring and videotaping some of these entryways. And I believe one of them was at the property of Mr. Ganda. So while we're doing that, he comes out videotaping us. Now, how silly is that? Here's a police vehicle out there. Here's a police crime tech with a video camera, and he's videotaping us? That's stupid, and it doesn't make any sense. It's very unprofessional, and I don't appreciate the way he's treating my personnel. So he goes up and tries to videotape the witness in the back of the police car who doesn't want to be videotaped. And the detective approached him and asked him to step back and grabbed the camera and pushed it down. Took hold of the camera and pushed it down. And all of a sudden, we've got a Class A assault. Give me a break. That's a bunch of crap. We're going to investigate it. Well, the criminal case is being investigated by the Socorro PD, and I'm very concerned about the fairness of that investigation, given the fact that police department works clearly for that city and has interest in appeasing certain council members. There's been no administrative IA file in our office yet. If that happens, we'll certainly look into it. But we're willing to see this through. I think those charges are a bunch of crap. That's what I think. If you want my honest opinion, that's what it is.
You know, maybe not Class A assault, but he does have the right to videotape.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. There's no doubt that in a public place, people have the right to videotape. But you know, you've got to understand here that you've got detectives out doing their job, by the way, at the request of people from Socorro, asking us to look into it. We're not out there trying to cause problems and just develop cases that aren't there. People come to us and they have a concern. We're checking into it. He's a city council. He's an elected official. He knows better than this. And he's out there videotaping us doing our job. Give me a break. That's just silly. It's unprofessional. It's just unnecessary. And so, yeah, maybe the detective shouldn't have touched the camera. Okay. All right. And that means he should get arrested for a Class A assault? Give me, that's just, it's inappropriate. I mean, it's just part of the continuing circus of the Socorro City Council. That's what it is.
How did the situation escalate?
Well, that was it. That was it. The detectives were sitting in the car. The witness was in the back seat. The guy I think it was Mr. Ganda, that comes to the front of the car taking pictures of the detectives. And actually, that wasn't what concerned them. They got out of the car, but it was when he was approaching the back seat where the witness, who did not want to be photographed, and started trying to hide in the back seat because he fears retaliation because he's reporting this misconduct by a city, well, alleged misconduct by a city rep. And when you say escalate, all it was, hey, we don't want our picture taken. Will you please stop that? And of course, he doesn't have to. Like you said, he's in a public place. He has a right to record. And the deputy grabbed the camera and pushed it down. Never took it out of his hands. Never grabbed his hands or his wrists. He just took hold of the camera and pushed it down. And so when you say escalating to what? To that? That's nothing. It's nothing.
Right, because for someone to file a report, what does that say?
Well, like I said, I mean, we're out there, and I don't know if there's anything to the charges about the concrete. You know, that's why we're out there investigating it. But it seems awfully suspicious, doesn't it, that one of the persons who has concrete poured in the entrance to his driveway is so worried about us that he's out there recording us and trying to get pictures of the witness. I mean, so what does that say? I don't know.
So this complaint was in regards to Mr. Ganda's residence?
Well, again, I understand there were a little over 200 of these entryways poured. And the complaint seems to be, from what I understand, that there are certain members on city council or friends of theirs who had theirs done first, and part of the cement may have been poured on their private property. And so we were measuring and taking pictures to try to verify if that happened, and that's when he came out and started recording our personnel.
How should the situation, or how could have it been handled better?
Well, again, I'm not making excuses from the deputy. He shouldn't have grabbed the camera, no doubt. I mean, then we wouldn't be here today, right? But the fact of the matter is, you would expect more from an elected official like Mr. Gonda to go out when these are sheriff's personnel that are readily identifiable. The one taking the pictures was in a sheriff's uniform, not like mine, but in a crime scene tech uniform, clearly identifiable as a sheriff's officer. There's two vehicles, one unmarked and a vehicle clearly marked as a sheriff's vehicle. He knew it was us. Why does what's the deal? What's the problem? What are we doing? We're out there recording. Give me a break. We weren't even on his property. So it works from both sides. Okay, we shouldn't have grabbed the camera. All right, that's a given. But should he have been out there acting like that? Absolutely not.
So Socorro PD has now kind of taken charge of his complaint, or?
Yeah, he filed a complaint, and we received notice from Mr. Patino. I'm not sure what his relationship is with the police department over there, that they have obtained statements and they're going to be filing a Class A misdemeanor assault, which that's causing bodily injury, which is as low as pain, but it's got to be pain, not a touch. I mean, you can't have a Class C assault where if you touch somebody in an offensive or provocative way, but to reach the level of a Class A, you have to cause them pain.
So what now with the deputy? Is he on administrative?
No, he's not. He's doing his job. He's continuing to work. I've talked to him and the other people out there. I'm satisfied that this is not a significant issue. And of course, clearly we clarified with him it's not a good idea to be grabbing people's cameras.
What was his reaction to the fact that they're, such a big...
Well, he's very concerned. He's a very quiet, unassuming detective who has never had any issues like this, and now all of a sudden he's being he's being talked about as far as being charged with a Class A misdemeanor. I mean, that certainly would be concerning to anybody. But if that in fact does happen, we'll handle it as it goes. I mean, there's no sense in worrying about it until it unfolds.
One more question. What do you think Mr. Gandara's reaction is going to be to kind of your take?
I don't care what his reaction is going to be. All right, I'm getting tired of all the stuff that we have to deal with. And I'm tired of the sheriff's department being dragged into that situation. They need to clean that stuff up out there. I mean, those citizens in Socorro deserve better than what they're getting and what they've gotten in the past.